The proposal that gives voters more power in the process when state or local leaders want to raise your taxes, now at the center of a court battle.
Over and over again, California taxpayers have made it abundantly clear they want control over government and how much they are taxed.
The Taxpayer Protection and Government Accountability Act is backed by business groups and gathered enough voter signatures to qualify for the 2024 ballot. But now the California Supreme Court will decide if it stays there. In a nutshell, this proposal would do two things. First, require voters to have final approval on all future tax increases. Second, it would cancel any tax or fee approved by a state or local government starting in 2022 unless voters approve it within a year of the measure passing. That is, if it passes. The California legislature is involved in a lawsuit against the measure. The Speaker of the Assembly, Robert Rivas, and Senate Pro Tempore Tony Atkins said, "We are glad to see this unlawful effort to revise our state constitution will be heard by the court. As we said when we filed the petition, the amount of harm this measure could cause is vast and would hamper local government and our state's ability to function, no matter how urgent the need."
First of all, none of this went through the legislature.
But Republican Assembly Minority Leader James Gallagher noted all 120 state lawmakers never voted to file the lawsuit, which involves spending taxpayer money to pay for the attorneys representing them. But Democratic leaders say they don't need to vote to be part of any lawsuit, that it's not legally required, and it's not the practice.
They don't believe in democracy. Period. I mean, they think that that we are the legislature is kind of what they're saying. Regardless of whether there's been a vote, whether there's actually been, representatives having the opportunity to weigh in on this, they're moving forward because they said so.
So before it decides whether to take it off the ballot, the court wants to know two things. First, does the measure attempt to change the state constitution, which initiatives are not allowed to do? And two, would this impair essential government functions?
I've read the lawsuit, and I think, to be fair, there are some legitimate issues that they raise.
McGeorge School of Law professor Chris McHaley.
It's a fascinating case, and it really does boil down to the, what's the extent of the power of the people and what's the extent of the legislative power.
Experts say the court will likely hear arguments in March and make a decision by late June. In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
And this year, state lawmakers approved two measures related to this that will be on the ballot. One is ACA 1, which makes it easier for local governments to raise your taxes. The other is ACA 13, which would require any initiative attempting to raise the voter threshold to pass by the same voter threshold it wants to raise it to. Experts note 2024 could be a complicated and confusing ballot year in California.